What the fuck it is, man. We gonna motherfucking record, man. Shout out IOTBA.com. You know, back us out here and all these shit. It's record.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA. I'm touching down from that 214, and I'm rocking with EntitledKings.com. Man, it's Mr. 214. Hold up. I'm Mr. Dos Uno Cuarto. Hold up. I'm Mr. Undeniable. I'm Mr. These boys can't fuck with me on my worst day. What's poppin', fam?
What's going on, my boy?
Man, you know how I do. I was scrolling up my articles. What's poppin', man?
My man. Hey, man, it's your boy JG Entitled Kings. We live with Mr. IOTBA right here in Dallas. Tell the folks where we at right now.
Man, we right here in South Dallas, man. We on Malcolm X, Eugene, Malcolm X, Lobdell, you know, all that good stuff. We on Pine. This the hood I grew up in. This where I'm from, man. And we have to come to the hood and represent.
Right on. It's only West. It's only right to do it in the hood, right?
Gotta know that, Jack.
Now, when we started in part one of our first interview, man, and believe it or not, you were one of the earlier interviews that when I started to do this, trying to get into my photography career, you know, and I appreciate it, man. Much love to you for that. And we're close friends, you know. I feel like you're one of my closest friends, man. And I respect your opinion about boxing. Now, your boxing, like as far as people listening to your radio show, people used to tune in Tuesdays, Thursdays at a certain time. Do you still got the radio show?
Yeah, we do still got the radio show, man. We on Dallas on the air now. We used to be with Fishbowl Radio Network, but you know how it go, man. You know, different day, time change. It's good, you understand me? And we have to do some moving around. And you know, that's how we rock it, man.
So you got to do some moving around. We know that you don't have the Fishbowl radio station, but it's on its way. We can expect the radio station show to come back, right?
Oh yeah, man, we getting it retooled. We took some time off for the last 3 months. I was on this other bitch-ass radio station called Strictly DFW. I want you to know you was a real bitch, you was a real life hoe, and I hope everybody that's at your fucking station, they fucking leave you. You coward sucker ass dude. You know, Strictly DFW, he a bitch-ass dude who try to flirt with all the females there, mad because they won't give him no pussy or nothing, and then he don't want to fuck with them no more. So I want to let you know you a real live hoe ass dude, and everything you do, I hope for sure that it goes down to the ground, because a dude like you who don't got the right intentions don't need to be in this business.
Woo! Some harsh words there, man.
I'm Mr. IOTBA, Mr. I'm on that bullshit again. I'm Mr. I'm gonna tell them everything they don't want to hear and everything they need to hear, you understand me?
So what was the falling out between Strictly DFW?
Well, the falling out with Strictly DFW TV was he was a bitch. Like I said, you know, like he had a show on the up and coming, right? But you know me, I've been doing this, right? So you know, my brain is different than a lot of the new hosts that he had on his show. I know what I'm doing. I was on the biggest internet radio network in the world. So I just went in there trying to give him suggestions and show him how we can make this bigger, because I wanted to go with another black man and try to help him come up, right? But he started taking it as if I'm trying to tell him what to do with his station. He calling me every 5 minutes telling me I need to do this about my show. I'm like, dude, I came on your fucking radio thing. The first week, I did the biggest numbers you ever fucking had on there. And every week after that, I did it for about like 2 months. And every fucking week, I was #1.
So you being paid in the midst of doing these shows?
No, so basically, yeah, I had sponsors. So people understand the way radio shows work, it works off sponsors. And I had a lot of sponsors who were sponsoring me. So yes, to answer that question.
Okay. So you and him fall out, y'all have a falling out. What transitions you to do that? What was the next step after that?
To tell him fuck him in his ass.
Okay.
Because like I say, I'm Mr. IOTBA. My movement, you know, we don't play no games.
Right.
Like I said, we sent shockwaves. Ever since I started, February the 6th, 2015, we made waves to where I made myself the biggest boxing media attraction not only in the city of Dallas, not only in the state of Texas, but in the southern region. I run this shit.
Yeah, so when you did have a radio show, we was used to seeing you with Shit Starter and Alex Dominance, man. Tell us a little about that. We don't never see them with you no more. Are y'all still together?
No, man. Them guys right there, they didn't believe or stay down or you know my main thing that I say, stay focused at the goal at hand, right? They didn't do that, you know. They didn't want to try to capitalize off the situation. You know, they didn't want to take direction. You know, they felt you told them what to do, you were trying to be the boss of them. Well, if you're trying to be a part of an organization, right? If you're trying to be a part of an organization and you want to have that organization structured and you want to know what you need to do to make it go to the next level, you really have to be in these streets, you understand me? And I'm really in these streets, you understand me? I'm putting in the work every day. I'm going around the different gym, different event that we got going on. I'm understanding what's going on in these streets in TitleKing.com. And you know, hey, guys, you know, sometimes when you're trying to tell guys what they need to do, some guys gonna take it as good. Yeah, we need to do this. He's just doing what Puff Daddy did or what Master P did or what any other mogul did, you know, leading the company. And when you in the streets, you in the streets. I'm the man in the streets. I am boxing media hero.
So you basically felt like they weren't carrying their own weight.
Basically they wasn't carrying their own weight because I told them, post everything.
Right.
Make sure that you guys stay informed with everything that's going on. You can't just get on here and talk that shit if you ain't paying attention to everything. You can't just think you supposed to be at this event right here if you ain't putting in the footwork to make yourself available for that event right there. So that was the main fallout. You know, shit started, you know, he didn't understand, you know, in life, you can't always be the boss, right? Shit started was always that guy, right? He was that guy. You know, I was always up under him. Respectfully, that was my big kinfolk, right? So when I became that guy in boxing, he was up under me, right? And he didn't like that feeling.
Right.
But damn, bro, I've been up under you damn near half my whole life. Now when I'm the leader, the captain, numero uno, that dude, Mr. Too Dope to deal with, when I'm calling the shots now, he didn't know how to follow. And you know, that just show the type of people, the type of way people lives in the inside. You can follow them, but they don't want to follow you. So I just had to let that situation go, man. And ever since I let that situation go, it just seems like I've been flourishing, bro. I done put myself in a better position. You know, they say if you make it to New York, you made it. Well, I made it to New York.
Yeah.
You know,
well, tell us a little about that. Let's touch on that. You did go to New York. It was for the, I want to say it was the Errol Spence fight. He fought Lamont Peterson. Tell us a little about that experience, man.
Man, it was the time of my life. Shout out to Brooklyn, New York. It was one of the best feelings that I could ever have was to be in Brooklyn, New York, you know, covering my first media fight, you know, from Dallas, Texas, where I started just using my phone, you know, still use my phone. I just now graduated to a camera. Shout out to my main man, Aunt Cam, for giving me that camera, but I use my phone. Everybody else around the city, they got all that high technology, these fancy cameras, but I made it though using my phone and letting them know that I was not gonna be denied.
So when you got out there, you had all these big, great, so I mean, with boxing media, you got the Boxing Egos, you got the Dante's Boxing Nation, you got Fight Hype, you got a couple other ones, Casual Boxing Talk, and Money Brown. There's a lot of big medias out there. So how did it feel to be around all the competition that you've seen and you watched on YouTube?
It was extraordinary because you go from watching these guys and you think these guys are the absolute best in the field in what they do because these are the top guys that's out there. Now you done worked your way all the way up and you standing shoulder to shoulder to these guys. Not only are you standing shoulder to shoulder to these guys know exactly who you are. So, you know, just the hard work, that just showed me what I'm doing it right. You know, and I told people I ain't never stopping. You know, like, with time has changed, you know, we know that things change during the time. But I'm not stopping. You know, that just motivated me to know, great, you made it here with all these guys you was watching 3 years ago.
Right.
Then you standing on side to side with them, and they know who you are. That was extraordinary feeling. Man,
that gotta be a crazy feeling. I'm a heavy boxing fan, so I do support, and I know Dante's Boxing Nation. He does a lot. He covers the sport very well. and he does it respectfully. I can say that. Him being another brother, I can definitely respect him. I got a high standards for boxing intelligence, to say that. For me to listen to somebody that talk that shit about boxing, and I will put you up there with Dante's Boxing Nation, side by side.
Yeah, shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation, shout out to Milton, just shout out to everybody. Main one, shout out to my main man, Money Brown.
Absolutely.
TV. He the realest doing it on YouTube.
So how did you meet Money Brown? Tell us about y'all's relationship.
Well, me and Money Brown, we met to where Money Brown came on my boxing page, right? And he asked me could he post stuff on my page, because he was like, usually dudes be salty about having other dudes post on their page. I said, hell yeah, you can post on my page. That's what this is for. This is a boxing group. I want everybody to post on my page. And plus, I see everything, right? So I want to see what he was talking about. I seen what he was talking about. I seen this guy right here, short. You know what the hell he talking about. But this crazy, we still didn't really talk after that. I just know he used to post, right?
Right.
Until one day I made a video going stupid on Floyd Mayweather, bro. And Money told, he let me know. He said, Corey, I got a video for you, IOTBA. Money Brown. Money Brown made a video of me, bro, like letting me know, about just debating with me about the situation. And I respected him for that, because I said, this guy right here, short, he ain't afraid to go at a person. He's gonna do it, and when he go at you, he's gonna give you your respect, but he's gonna let you know if you're absolutely wrong. I said, that's me. He the same as me, because that's what I was built on. Right. Going at these dudes on here, talking that crazy shit. And it's just been, he's my brother now from another mother, man. We locked in, bro.
Man, that's like
from that 214 Dallas, Texas to that 314 in St. Louis, Missouri. That's how I'm rocking on that ANSBC shit.
Already, man. So what does ANSBC stand for?
Ain't nobody safe boxing community, man. When I say ain't nobody safe, you, JG, if you say something dumb, stupid about boxing,
you got to get my ass.
Gonna get you, son. Yeah. If I say something dumb, I'm going to get got. If Money say something dumb, he's going to get got. If anybody say something dumb, ain't nobody safe, bro. How is that not the realest?
So that means anything is outside of boxing as well. So what's going on in the culture, what's going on with artists, what's going on with politics, anybody really can get it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, anybody really can get it. But the root of the fruit is boxing.
Okay.
But we do reach out and cover other things. But the root of the fruit is boxing, because you know how I do it. I'm the most ferocious. I'm the most tenacious. It ain't nobody more passionate or who gonna talk that shit like I do, bro. You gotta know that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that firsthand, and the rest of America is starting to see it. You did just strike a good deal with Fight Hype, one of the most popular boxing media outlets in the world, we can say. Highly recommended if you are trying to get into boxing and learn more as far as interviews and getting face-to-face. They got a great relationship with certain boxers. More or less, they're co-signed by one of the greatest boxers to ever do it, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Tell us a little bit about that experience with being with Ben and Fight Hype.
Man, shout out to FightHype.com, man. Like I say, it was amazing, right? Because, me being hot, people seeing me down here grinding like I'm grinding. People see me around Earl Smith, Derrick James, Jamel Charlo, just like all the top contenders around here. They like, dang, this dude right here, he getting it all. And he talking that shit. And he asking good questions. It was all type of guys reaching out to me to get this type of content.
So how did it happen? So just tell us a little bit how did the deal strike up? Did you contact them? Did they contact you?
Ben contacted me personally on my phone. He got my number from one of the guys down here. He contacted me personally and asked me basically would I work with him. And I was like, man, this being from FightHype.com, it was crazy, because Fight Hype is one of the best, if not the best, boxing movements. After, like you said, it's co-signed by one of the best ever, if not the best ever, Floyd Mayweather. So when Fight Hype came to me a calling, bro, I was ready to go.
Right.
It wasn't nothing else. I was like, yes, sir, win now. And it's just a good business relationship. Ben treats me very well. Right. He take care of me very well with the stuff I do for him at FightHype.com. And I just, like I told him, I appreciate the opportunity of him bringing me on there, or him looking at me and bringing me on there, so it could give me, you know, my boy Monty Brown, and everything else I got going, a bigger life, and it's been a bigger life.
Man, absolutely. And with you working with Monty Brown and Fight Hype, you know, recently we just seen, shout out to Earl Spence Jr. He does have an upcoming fight. He's been in training camp with Jermell Charlo. They do have the same trainer, Derek James. And, you know, we recently just seen you interviewing Earl Spence, just kind of asking him about his career and what he thinks about the welterweight division, avoiding him. Tell us a bit about the relationship you have with Earl and his trainer, Derek James.
I mean, it's a great relationship that I have with Earl Spence and Derek James. You know, I couldn't, you know, thank the Most High above for, you know, putting me in position with the hard work to get around them guys. When you have a 147-pound champion and he the most feared fighter on the planet, you have the best trainer in the world, and when them guys open arms and let you get in off the hard work that you put in, it's great, man. And as far as Earl Spence, man, he's not worried about them guys. He know them guys going to have to eventually fight him. He said he's not waiting on them guys. He said he know for sure that he's going to get the winner out of Danny Garcia and Sean Porter next. So Earl Spence, he's just going to keep on fighting. And like I said, it's a great thing to be in contact with them guys, especially being in our city of Dallas, Texas, and we having guys like that. The best trainer on the planet.
Absolutely.
The most feared fighter on the planet. Bro. Come on now.
So with you know, Earl being from Dallas, Texas, it's a lot of it was a couple big boxers that came out of Dallas. You know, Charles Hadley was one of them as well. When he had his time, looks like Earl's taken over the whole nation as far as having the look, you know, the style of fighting, and he has that killer instinct. He knows when to take out his opponent. Just tell us a little bit about Earl's style, man, compared to the other welterweight styles and smaller guys that fight at 147.
He's just ferocious, bro. Like, I don't think there's no fighter in boxing who has the work ethic as Earl the True Spence Jr. do. You have another champion down there in Jermell Charlo, the best 154-pound champion on the planet. He let you know himself. It's no guy who works harder than him, who has the mentality that he has, who stays hungry like how he do. He's the type of guy who has that Floyd Mayweather syndrome. He's not going to let the success get to him because he loves the checks, he loves making money, he want to secure himself for the rest of his life. So that's what he told me is his motivation, him having his kids and motivating him to secure their lives and secure his lives forever.
Yeah, so I mean, with you being in Dallas and you seeing it firsthand in R&R Gym, Boxing Gym, shout out to R&R Boxing Gym, do you feel like, and I said it for years, do you feel like you was the #1 boxing media in Dallas?
Oh yeah, man, without a doubt, man. The first year I started, it was clearly no debating. I was numero uno in this boxing field. It's just my work ethic. It's just my drive. It's just my passion. It's just my can't stop, won't stop mind frame. It's just the ability I have. I'm charismatic. You know, I'm very influential. You know, I'm very boisterous. You know, when I talk, I roar. And also, I'm a truth teller. I don't know if EntitledKings.com know how I say truth, but that's TRUF, truth. I'm a truth teller.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them everything they don't want to hear and everything they need to hear. I just move different from these guys out here who've been doing it for years. Respect to all of them.
Right.
You know, I don't knock them because what we all do in my boxing brothers and sisters, and what we all do, we do it together to try to build the city and state.
Who would you put #2 in Dallas media? Dallas boxing media, excuse me.
I would put, it's hard to say.
Okay.
You know, it's hard to say. I don't want to.
Between who and who? Who's 2 and 3 in your mind?
All Access Elite Boxing.
Yes. Also, shout out to my boy Jimmy Blue.
Shout out to my boy Hami Garza, a.k.a. Mr. Jimmy Blue, a.k.a. Mr. Talk That Shit, a.k.a. Mr. All Access Elite Boxing. You know, that's my guy, man. You know, shout out to, he do his thing. But, you know, shout out to Jeff Zimmerman Boxing, shout out to Real Talk Boxing, shout out to Global Fight Talk, you know, shout out to Texas MMA, you know. The guys all do their thing, bro. Like, you know, I'm just #1. You know, I'm #1. You know, my man All Access, he doing his thing. You know, I would have to put him in #2 if I would just have to name somebody. But I'm #1, you know, and it's clear I'm #1. It ain't about me being cocky or arrogant. You know, it's just the confidence and just the show and tell and the proof of what I done did in this 3 years that outweighs a lot of stuff that these guys done did, you know, who've been doing it longer than me or who've been doing it for a shorter time than me. They catalog not like mine.
So with you being in boxing, Dallas Media Boxing, are you moving around and you going to these other states? Like you said, you had a relationship in St. Louis.
Yeah.
What other states are you going out to try to cover boxing?
Man, we got a lot of things lined up, but we done been to Denver, Colorado, man. Like I said, we done been to New York. We done been to Minnesota. We done been to New Mexico. We done been to Arkansas. We done been to Louisiana. We done met a lot of these fighters around here.
Okay.
But that's the next thing, you know, to make sure we take it to the upper level, because I got a lot of relationship with a lot of these amateur and pro fighters who are not just here in the city of Dallas, in the state of Texas, they all over the world.
Right.
And you know, we building that relationship going forward. Like I told you, every year I elevate myself. Like I say, I'm Mr. Too Dope to deal with. So we just elevate ourselves to put ourselves on a different platform every year. And that's the next step.
Absolutely, man. Get back into the Earl Spence. Earl Spence got a fight coming up. I think it's June 16th, excuse me, out here in Frisco and Dallas, DFW, Texas. He will be fighting Mr. Compost. Tell us a little about Earl getting ready for that fight. I know you were in the training camp, covering the training camp. Look, we already know you're going to be covering the fight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you will be there.
I will be there.
What's the outbreak?
It's my city.
Right. It's only right.
It's my city.
What's going to happen at the fight? Tell us how it ends. Who wins and how does Earl win?
It's gonna be an early night, man. Like I say, there's nobody more scary of a fighter than Earl the Truth Spence Jr. I'm telling you, the way this guy works, bro, it's unbelievable. The way this guy works, just the power, his footwork, his boxing abilities, bro. With Carlos Ocampo not being a bigger name or a guy who just fought out his fights in Mexico, we don't know too much about this guy.
Okay.
Earl's going to go in here and dismantle and destroy this dude. It's going to be easy work. Like he always say, when you're doing these interviews, it's going to be a one-sided fight.
We obviously know Carlos Ocampo's nowhere close to Earl's league. Who do you think Earl should be fighting right now, June 16th?
Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia or Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, all these guys, Adrian Broner, Jesse Vargas. The thing I like about Earl Spence, he don't give a damn about what relationship he got with you. He gonna fight you, bro. He told me you can be his boy. He don't care who you is. He will fight you. So all these guys right here should be fighting him right now.
So, you know, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, they got the fight. Earl's supposed to be getting the winner of the fight. It's for the WBC Green Belt. Who do you got winning that fight?
It's real tough to tell. You know, Sean Porter, real aggressive, smothering style of fighting where he stay up on you. Danny Garcia, you know, he a real good counterpuncher. He has some boxing abilities. It's hard to say who's gonna win that fight right now. I would say it's 50-50 even. If Sean Porter could smother Danny Garcia with his punches, he'll win that fight. If Danny Garcia could box Sean Porter, you know, take a page out of Kell Brook, you know, if he could box him, use the power that he got, stay on the outside of that ring and not get smothered, he can go that way. But so right now, I got to call it 50-50. I don't know. They both good welterweight fights. So it's really a 50-50 fight. It's just who's going to impose their style.
And just getting on Jermell Charlo, he's also in the Derrick James camp. Just tell us a little about how he got his upcoming fight against Austin, no doubt, Trout. What do you think is going to happen with that fight?
Oh, I think Jermell Charlo going to knock him out. Let me tell you something about Jermell Charlo. I know he talk a lot of shit, but this is the sport of boxing. This ain't for the sensitive. You know, if you're sensitive, get the fuck out this sport. He talk a lot of shit, but I'm saying like this. I know everybody love the sport of boxing, but I don't think there's no fighter in boxing who love the sport of boxing more than Jermell Charlo. His outlook on boxing, just how he shine bright when he's in that gym, just talking to him, you know, just not taking no shit and barking at anybody, bro. I know all fighters love boxing. I don't think nobody love the sport more than Jermell.
Right, man. Shout out to Jamel Charlo, Houston, Texas, stand up, man. We big fans, Jamel and Jamal Charlo, man. We can both say that they're on the pound for pound list right now. Both brothers, they both whole world titles. Jamal just moving up and going to get the 160 title, and hopefully, what do you think about him fighting Golovkin? It's been rumored that the Canelo Alvarez Triple G fight is not going to happen from what we're looking at. Oscar De La Hoya saying right now, and for several different reasons. Obviously, there was the whole Canelo taking the steroids and having knee surgery was a huge effect. But now that he's healthy, and they're still saying the fight's not going to happen, do you see Jamal Charlo fight Triple G?
Yeah, easy work. Not easy work to say it's going to be an easy fight. Right. Because genetic Golovkin, he is a great fighter. Right. I just feel like Jamal Charlo, his stay out here in post. Hello.
Money calls.
Where you at? Right here. I'm right here. All right.
Well, shit, you already know, man. It's all good. We already know you're a working man. Say, it's always nice to sit down with Mr. IOTBA, man. Tell the folks where they can find your shit at, man. Tell them all the community boxing, all the groups that you are, the organizations, all the different things that you're doing with yourself, man. Let them know so they can follow you.
Man, first off, shout out to EntitledKings.com. Shout out to my main man, JG. Shout out to Money Moke. Shout out to Hollywood Piff, man. I appreciate all you boys. I want everybody from the 2142 across the pond to make sure y'all follow these young black men who on the up and coming with this website, EntitledKings.com. They deliver everything, where it's music, sports, fashion, just news, major news. They do everything. You understand me? So I want everybody to make sure y'all follow EntitledKings.com. Shout out to JG, Money Moke, Hollywood Piff. But y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Mr._IOTBA. Follow me on Facebook, IOTBA Boxing Bout. Follow my boy Monty Brown on YouTube, Monty Brown TV. Follow me on YouTube, IOTBA Boxing Talk. Follow me on Facebook, KARRAY IOTBA. Y'all know how I do. I'm Mr. 214. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm on that bullshit again.
Already, man. Salute. It's always a pleasure, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Entitled Kings, your boy JG. On to another one, man. Stop what you're doing right now. Subscribe below. Follow us on Entitled Kings, Instagram, Twitter, Entitled Kings, EntitledKings.com. On to the next one.